Hey, what's up guys, Madar True Good Development. In this video, I'm installing my hi-hats or recessed lights into this under deck ceiling system. This is a series and I have all the parts, the previous parts on how I started this whole project in the description, so make sure to check that out. But here in this part, I wanted to pause installing my tongue and groove sub-ceiling, and I'll show you that in a second, to go ahead and install the lighting, because I figured it's much easier to do it now, mark the spots, and then I could hole saw and connect my recessed light. So let me show you what I'm doing. So before I show you the lights, guys, these are all parts of this series. So the first was the panel, then the gutter, then the framing for the sub-ceiling, these tongue and groove panels that we decided to put in, the soffit that goes here, which goes under the gutter just in case any water comes over. And I've had issues with that, and I explained that in one of the parts in the series. But again, the soffit will go in here. Took a break. Again, I have where my lights are going, right here, there. And initially we had them going here and there, but we decided to move the ceiling up, so it looked a little funky. We're pushing them back, and I decided, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and put in those light boxes, and I'll explain what that is before we go ahead and put the panels up. First thing, these are the lights that I'm using. They're 4-inch recessed lights. I got these from Amazon. They come with a template for your hole saw. They come with the box with the converter in it, and that goes into the actual light, which is right here. So that's a quick connect, very easy once this is set up, which is also pretty easy. It comes with these quick connects, and all you're doing is you are plugging in your wires in here. So it comes with 3, one for the hot, neutral, ground, and again, all you're doing is using these slots to connect the wires. So again, while I have this exposed, basically this will get mounted here. My quick connect goes to the light, and I have these punch outs on both sides, and that's where we're going to snip this in half. One wire goes in, one wire goes out. Punch out your holes just like this. Basically this was in here, and you just pull it out. Grab some clamps. Snap your wire. Strip about 1/2 inch. Route your wire through. Now you want to grab one of these connectors, and all you're doing is matching the colors. And if you're wondering, it doesn't matter the sequence of which wire to put in which slot. Now I'm basically going to do the same thing with the other end. Just repeat the process. And there you have it. Everything is together. 2 things I want to point out. The nice thing that they do with this particular light is there's actually a testing slot right here. So if you want to test the connections, you can do that with one of those testing pens. Kind of, you can see it right there. Also, the other thing I like about this box, it has a controller here with how bright you want the light to be. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, so this is all done. All you got to do is just push everything in, close this up. Guys, just a close-up on the connector so you see how that's protruding out. That's how you know it's all the way in. Now once you're done, push everything in. If you want to be extra cautious, you can go ahead and use electrical tape around each slot. That way, if any of your wires come loose, it will not interfere with something else. Okay guys, I'm pretty much ready to go ahead and plug this in. I just want to point out what these look like, okay? And they have these 2 wings that you push in when you're installing. So assume that's your opening there. You kind of grab or push both of these in like that, and then they hold onto the surface like that, so it's flush with it. For testing purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. Oof, there you go. So I have this on a dimmer, by the way. So here we go. And here we go. 1 down, 3 to go. But that's all to it, guys. It's really very simple. A lot of plug and play stuff here. Just be careful to make sure your connections are tight. Again, if you want to use the electrical tape around each slot, then go ahead and do that. If you have any questions about the products that I'm using or anything else, leave them in the comments. If you have not seen the other parts to this project, go ahead and check those out as well. I'll see you guys on the next one.